On the channel we're going to be having a look, testing and reviewing the Katana Jet Torch lighter from Yokin. Now if you're a viewer of the channel or a subscriber, first of all I'd just like to say thank you, and if you're not, why not subscribe? We've done all sorts of different styles of lighters on the channel so far, things like the Delta lighter from Yokin. We've done this a few months ago on the channel, and guys, look at that flame. It is ridiculous, seriously. One of my favourite lighters of all time. The same make as the Katana, and reviewed the Scam lighter in the past many times, and even reviewed plasma lighters like this one here that I had on the channel a while ago. We've also done the latest creation of the Jobbin lighter, which is a more utilitarian type of lighter and a more outdoorsy, more form over function kind of lighter. But today we're doing this one. So let's have a look at the Katana Jet Torch lighter. Now Katana in Chinese actually stands for sword, literally, or single bladed sword anyway, so that's a derivative there. And the first thing that strikes me about this particular lighter is the claim USA design, and guys, that's fine by me. I mean, we all know that all of these lighters that you can see in the background, including this one, are made in China, right? But if it's designed in the USA, and more importantly it's USA standards and quality, that's fine by me. Another thing that stands out to me is the thermochromic muzzle, or the thermochromic paint that is on the end of this, what looks like a samurai sword, that will change colour, because thermochromic paint, invented in the 1970s, obviously is temperature sensitive. So it'd be interesting to see this end of the samurai sword change colour as we light this up. And look at this, guys, 12-inch flame, 2500 Fahrenheit. That is ridiculously hot for a jet torch lighter. And alloy ceramic flame guard, guys, it's going to be needed with that type of heat output and power. Guys, enough talking, let's get this out the box and have a look and see how this performs. Okay, let's take this out the box and inspect this item. And one thing I am always impressed with the Yokin products is the packaging and presentation. Guys, look at this box. I mean, this is definitely a keepsake box. Thick cardboard, quality graphics, very good presentation indeed. So, basic instruction diagram, and you can see the refilling port is at the bottom and uses a standard nozzle on a standard can of gas, no attachments, which you can see right there. And just like the Delta lighter, it's a very beefy refill port. So first impressions is it does feel like you're holding a real samurai sword. Seriously, it's very good quality, very densely made, heavy, and it does feel very solid indeed. Let me just move this box out the way here so I can show you guys what this looks like. So there's a flame adjust there, it's halfway at the moment, and the safety is located on the side right by your thumb, so very handy. The only thing is I'm right-handed, so I feel like it would be better suited to my left hand to manipulate the actual lighter and the safety. However, I suppose you can use this as ambidextrous. So let's fill this up with a standard can of gas. Okay, standard can of gas, standard nozzle. Place the lighter vertically, press down, release. Press down, release. Press down, release. Now there's no observation window with this particular lighter. However, even when you've refilled this with gas to its max capacity, it still doesn't leak out the sides, which is a sign of a good quality refill port. So let's give this a go here. So it's not even halfway adjusted, and let's operate this thing. Wow, that is a big flame, and it's not even halfway, guys, seriously. So let's just operate the lockout system here, and that operates very nicely indeed. Look at that. And the feel of the switch, it is actually very good quality. But guys, I'm surprised. Let's take this up a notch. Over halfway, 3/4. Bloody hell, guys. There's not enough room in here for this thing. And you can see the thermochromic heat sensitive paint changing colour already. Let's just let that go down a second, and then I'll operate the lighter again so we can see the thermochromic paint change colour. Okay, so we are back to its original colour. As you can see, the muzzle or the top of this Samurai jet lighter is cool at the moment to the touch. So let's operate this and watch it. And you can just see it there beginning to change at the top. And I think this is a very good safety feature actually. And this paint should be applied to all lighters in my opinion. That is a very clever feature, and it's a good sign to let somebody know when not to touch this thing. And I can't believe that this is pretty much just over halfway fully adjusted in terms of the flame. Guys, this thing is going to be ginormous, and the handle itself is actually heat sensitive, which is also a very good feature. It's rubberized and kind of got a rubberized paint finish on the handle, which feels very nice and very grippy in the hand. And let's just see if we can do this actually. It's not super hot at the moment, but if I just touch it with my hand here, or my finger, the end of my finger, yep, you can just see my fingerprint there on the colour changing paint. And that's really to do with the fact that my hands are a lower temperature than the end of the samurai sword. Guys, we're going to gas this up. We're going to take this up to the max, and we're going to see just how big the flame is on this thing. And if you want this item, if you're interested in this item, there is a link down below. But remember guys, I'm sorry for UK viewers, but it is not distributed in the UK at the moment, and only for customers in the good old US of A. Guys, let's gas this up again and go again and measure the flame against this measurement board that I have here. Okay guys, it's flame measurement time, and we're going to take this to the max. There we go, full flameage and fully adjusted, ready for war. So we've got this measurement cutting board here from 0mm all the way up to 250. Guys, let's see how this thing does from the start of this measurement board. And let's just turn the lights down here guys, just so we can see the flame better. So 3, 2, 1. Wow. So there's the start. And I'd say we're hitting the 200 mark, 200mm, and you can see that thermochromic paint changing. Guys, this thing is a nice tool, and you can see it's very consistent in terms of the flame length here, because we are always hitting 200mm. And this thing is hot, guys. So we're just going to let that cool off. And I've also got one more add-on for this particular lighter, and it's also an add-on that you can get for the Delta lighter from Yukon, and that is these color changing rings. What you do is you attach them to the end of the lighter, and this can change the color of the flame using different types of metals. So we're going to go through some color ranges here and see how it does. Okay, so these color rings are such a good addition, and we're going to start with the yellow attachment, and these just fit in around the ceramic nozzle. It's fit on the end just like that. Guys, this is the yellow color, and look how bright that flame is. Seriously, it looks like a welding torch, doesn't it? It makes the flame look bigger as well, which is really nice. So let's try the next color. Okay, we have the red colored metal ring on. Guys, look at that. That's absolutely crazy, that color. Almost like neon red, and don't worry, it's not touching anything in the background. It looks like it is, but it's actually miles away. But that is crazy. I really like that color. I don't know which one I like best, the yellow or the red. Drop it in the comments, let me know which color you like best. Let's try the green. Okay, so I have the green color on now. Let's see how this one does. And I haven't got them mixed up, guys. This is definitely green. I've gone over these particular colorings. That one is yellow and that one is red. So unless Mr. Yukon has made a mistake, if you're listening, send me a green colored changing ring, because I think there's been a mix-up. This is definitely, I don't know what color it is, but I have noticed that the green color rings tend to wear out. Now there's still a slight green tinge to it. If you can see the outline there, there's still a slight greeny tinge to it. So this possibly was green. Guys, next thing to do, a flame off, flame to flame duel. Which flame is the biggest? Is it going to be the Katana samurai sword or the Delta lighter? Guys, let's find out. We're ready to go, fully gassed, and I've put the same coloured rings on just to give them the best chances and to give each lighter an equal opportunity. Guys, let's measure the flames here. First one, the samurai sword. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. We are at, I would say, the 220mm mark is the highest flame. 220mm for the samurai sword. Now, let's try the Delta. Here we go. This is the Delta. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd have to say the same, 220. And of course it makes total sense because these two are going to share the same burners and gas delivery mechanisms, even though they look totally different. But in my opinion, they are totally different. This is cool and this is cool. Guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you'd like to buy one of these from Yukon, of course hit that link down below. But I must stress, these are not distributed in the UK and only for good old Americans. And as I've said, guys, if you haven't seen my videos before and you've watched it till now, why not subscribe? It's fun, it's free. I've done loads of other lighter videos on the lighters you can see here in the background, and I have plans to do more, like make one of these gun lighters that I reviewed on the channel fire a projectile or some type of fireball, whether it be this particular lighter or this plasma lighter that I reviewed on the channel a few videos ago now. I think this one would be more of a challenge to get to fire a projectile than this one here. So guys, I'll see you in the next video.